Hello, lovely witches. This is Dawn from Aurora Dawn. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about a secret that I have in making moon water. Okay, so this is something that I have not seen anybody else do, but I do, so that's why I'm calling it a secret. Nothing special. It's not like I found this old manuscript in my aunt's attic in a treasure chest, and it's nothing like that, okay? But it is kind of a secret in that I have never really told anybody about this, but I do talk about it in my pendulum class, but not in relation to making moon water, okay? There is a dowsing teacher that I like very much. I'm going to find his book here. Here it is. And I know it's backwards, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter. It doesn't seem to matter what I do on my flip switch on my phone. Facebook always just shows the mirror image. So anyway, but this is Raymond Grace. And this is his book. And I got this idea from him, and basically, well, I'll go through this first. First, in making moon water, I feel it's very important that the container I use is food safe. Now, I bought this at Hobby Lobby. You could use a salad dressing bottle that you've finished using the salad dressing and you just wash it out. You could use that, and you know it's food safe because it had food in it. But if you want something more decorative, you could go to Hobby Lobby, and on the bottom you'll see a label and it will say food safe, and that's what you want if you're going to use this internally. And I like to put this water in my tea, in my soups, in things that I'm cooking. Sprinkle it on my crystals, things like, what do they call that? Asper? I can't. Asperge. That's what it is. Asperging. Let me look it up. Asperges is a name given to the rite, R-I-T-E, of sprinkling congregation with holy water. Okay. So if you want to sprinkle your moon water like holy water, then asperges is what you would want to do. But if you're going to use this internally, you definitely want a food safe container, just to be safe. All right. And anything you put in the water, which I don't put anything, no salt, anything like that. I'm going to explain why. But if you do put anything in the water, then make sure those herbs and whatever stones or anything like that is safe, okay? So the first thing I do is, if I just bought this bottle, I'm going to wash it out with soap and water. Make sure I rinse it very, very well. I like this bottle because the opening is big enough, wide enough, that I can put a washcloth down inside there. And then I can shake the bottle with the washcloth in there and really clean it out. When they make these bottles, if it comes from China, there's a chance that it's been fumigated. And I don't know if they rinse them. I'm sure they do. I would imagine they would. But I think coming from other countries, I believe they fumigate things to keep the critters out. Don't want to be bringing those critters over to our country. So there might be some kind of residue. Also, people handling it during the manufacturing process. So I just want to clean any kind of film or anything that might have collected on the item. So I first wash the bottle with soap. I'm gonna find my notes here. And then, of course, smudging it with white sage. I love, love, love white sage. It's so powerful, and it neutralizes the energy. Whatever energy there is, it brings it to the neutral zone, so to speak. And then you can Bless, what I do then is bless the bottle. And then I can charge that bottle with my intention of this bottle is going to hold water that I want charged by the moon. And to hold that water and that intention of moon water in that vessel, hopefully that makes sense. So I'm dedicating this bottle. I'm putting a label on it saying this is moon water. This is what this bottle is for. It's for moon water. And it's very important that you put a label on it. I'm bad about that. Ooh, terrible. So I'm really getting on myself. I'm trying to be a little bit more disciplined in putting labels on everything. So because I procrastinate things like this, and I feel like, I need a special label, blah, blah, blah. So I've got masking tape, and I'm just going to do something, a little doodle or something on the masking tape and just stick it on there. Okay, so make sure you label it. So definitely smudge it, and then you can use Palo Santo or Nag Champa or some other incense that's very sweet or uplifting and very high vibrational to bless your bottle. And then you can smudge it with the incense to bless it. And then your water, I have a Berkey. We have a Berkey purifier, water purifier. And so I always use water that's gone through the filtration system. You can use bottled water. You could use water out of the tap even. Just make sure you don't use water from a lake or a river or something like that, because you don't know what's in it. So just be really, really careful about using water like that. If it's at the mouth of the stream or the stream is clean, then great. That would be awesome to use fresh water like that. It's full of vibration. You could also, you could use rainwater or snow, but I would recommend that you use this, if you're in the city, wait until it has rained for a while to get the contaminants out of the air. Most likely in a city, you're going to have smog and stuff floating around in the air. So you want it to cleanse the air first and then collect your rainwater. And snow, the same thing, okay? So take that water in a container and cleanse it, through intention. Just cleanse the toxins, cleanse any harmful energy, and just be mindful wherever you get your water, unless it's fresh out of a stream, a wild, natural stream somewhere, it's going to be stagnant. Not stagnant as in, bad for you, bacteria and stuff like that, but I mean stagnant energetically, because it's been sitting in pipes, or it's been sitting in a bottle, or it's been sitting in a Berkey purifier. Okay, so you want to get the energy to be moving in a positive, healthy kind of way. Okay, so blessing it, cleansing it energetically, and clearing it is going to make a big, big difference with the water and how it's energetically how it feels. So that energy is not stagnant. You have your bottle already cleansed and blessed and dedicated to moon water. Then pour this water that's been energetically cleansed and blessed, and pour it into the bottle. And I do not add anything else. Now, some people do add crystals, and they add salt or, whatever, different things to it. I do not. I want this to be pure moon water, and that's it. Nothing else. But that's me. You can do whatever you want. It's, as long as you're putting something that's not toxic, it's all healthy and clean, then, go for it. Follow whatever you feel. Okay, so now once I've done all of that, I have this blessed, cleansed, and cleared water in this bottle, and it's ready to be put in the windowsill or outside. I want to take my pendulum because I want to check something. Okay, I've talked about this book It's free. Yes, free. Love free. This is called Letter to Robin. And I know it's backwards, but this is what it looks like. You can buy the hard copy like through Amazon, or I think they have it on the website where you can order it. But you can get a PDF, download it for free. I love free. And you can learn how to program your pendulum, and I highly, highly suggest you do this. In this book, I know it looks really complicated, but it's not that complicated. You want yes and no, and of course you've programmed your pendulum so the pendulum knows how to answer you so that you understand it. You're going to ask, swing ready to question, all right? And you're going to ask, is the spirit of water in this water? Right here in this bottle. Is the spirit of water in the water in this bottle? And if it says yes, then you're done. You're ready to go. But if it says no, then you want to again take your pendulum, and you ask that the pendulum system remove any toxins or any obstacles to the spirit of water entering this water. Remove them from this water, and it's going to go counterclockwise. And you let it continue to go counterclockwise while you're thinking of cleansing and clearing all toxins and all energy that opposes the spirit of water. And you just let it go counterclockwise, and then once it's done, it's going to stop, and it's going to go to ready for question. When it's done, when it did that, then you know that everything's cleansed and cleared. So then you want to take it and you ask the spirit of water to enter this water and to thank it. And then ask again with your pendulum, is the spirit of water in this bottle? in this. So is the spirit of water in this bottle? And if you get a yes, you're good to go. If not, then you want to continue to cleanse and clear. Maybe get some smudge out, do some more sponging, praying over it, blessing it, feeling good yourself. Make sure you cleanse and clear your emotions, your energy, so that you are feeling good. Water absorbs energy very easily and very quickly. So if you have any unresolved emotional issues that you're feeling at the moment, it's going to go into this water, and it's going to make it feel uncomfortable for the spirit of water to enter. So you want to process your emotions, nurture your emotional needs so that you feel good. You need to feel good. And then you bless the water that's in this bottle, and bless this bottle, and then ask for the spirit of water to enter. And then you're going to check it again with your pendulum. Make sure the spirit of water is in there. All right? And then when you get ready to put it in the windowsill, you want to ask the moon to bless this water and to fill it with moon energy. So full moon is usually the time when we do this. And you can talk to the moon, talk to the water. Anything you do with the water, it's going to absorb it, your energy. So I usually put this bottle with crystals all around it, so that it's surrounded by crystals, and it's being bathed in moonlight. So it feels good. It's wonderful. Makes me happy. And I find that it gives off really good vibes when I do all of that. So that is my secret: inviting the spirit of water into the water. Put it in the windowsill so that the moon energy can also be absorbed into the water. And that's it. All right? Okay, that's all I've got. And I hope this inspired you, and I hope you try this and let me know. Okay, thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving comments and letting me know how you do with this, or your opinions on this. Do something today that makes you feel good and brings you joy. I love you all, and until next time, blessed be.